Hello everyone, the cat's been fed and it's time for another edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Rollcage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of new game. That's right, it's a new game, it's a new series, it's a premiere episode. The anticipation's been building for 2 weeks now. If you're watching on YouTube, my trailer, I hope you enjoyed the trailer. I posted it. I posted a link to it, I believe, on my community channel. As I'm recording this, it's been recorded, but hasn't yet been released yet. So I'm recording this 2 weeks in advance. Comes out tomorrow. But yes, it's a brand new game, new series by popular demand. Well, not very popular, by unanimous vote. I won't tell you how many votes there were. Just a handful of votes, but everyone who voted for Grid Legends over what was the other one I was going to play? Oh yes, Rims Racing, which is another motorcycle game. This is replacing. I went through TTL Man 3, 10 seasons of it, which is what I had committed to doing at the start of the series, and now it's time to move on. I'm moving on to Grid Racing. I hope you like the thumbnail. I'm very proud of that thumbnail. I'm proud of all my thumbnails because I don't know any better. My artistic sense thinks it's a good thumbnail. Well, of course it's going to think it's a good thumbnail, because if my artistic sense is crap, it may be a terrible thumbnail, but people will think I'll think it's a good thumbnail regardless. Anyway, here we are. If you don't know anything about Grid Legends, it's the latest in Codemasters Grid series. Codemasters, who make Dirt Rally, which is a very serious simulation, rally racing simulation. They also make the Dirt series, which Dirt 2, 3, and 5 were wild, crazy, arcadey style, sim-cade, smash 'em up kind of games, right? I mean, there wasn't shooting and stuff in them, but well, Grid came out before. The original Grid came out, I think, before Dirt 2. Maybe after Dirt. And it was a more casual game than their Formula 1 game, the F1 game. And it is, I won't say when it came out, it kind of defined sim-cade. But it's gotten more cade than sim over the years, and this latest version continues that trend. You can tune your vehicle, but you have like 5 different options for tuning. This is like Dirt 2, I know, had the same kind of thing. Oh, you have 5 options for tuning. And you can upgrade your parts, but like, 4 different trees. Very limited set of upgrade stuff. The handling, you can tell if you're driving a rear-wheel drive car versus a front-wheel drive car, versus a four-wheel drive car. But other than that, you can't tell the handling of one vehicle versus another. But it's a lot of fun, and it's not like you shoot things. And unlike in Dirt 2, you don't crash through gates and do all kinds of bizarre tricks and stuff. But you will see that you get there are some places where you get these boost gates you could go through, but you don't have to go through them. I have that stuff turned off. So I'm trying to play this game as seriously as possible, which is why I'm not playing the story mode. The main game mode here is story driven, and as I said in the description in the trailer, you have all this history, and this started early on with Grid, but it got worse and worse, or more and more overdone, with all these professionally acted characters that they've come up with, and they have this good guys and bad guys. Ravenswest is the bad guys, and Senna is the good guys, and hours of cutscenes, and I'm not going to play any of that, because fortunately, you also have a serious career mode, more serious career mode. Sneering, how you doing? You have yet to play this game. Okay, well, hopefully you'll get a preview of what it's like here. Let me, I hear my voice a little bit crazy. Let me see if I can fix that real fast here. Alrighty, hopefully that's a little bit better. Yet to play this one, you're good. How am I doing? I am doing fantastic. I'm starting a brand new series today. This is going to be going out on YouTube a couple weeks after the time I'm recording this. I've got a trailer that's out on the series. Boy, that doesn't sound any better. That's too bad. Hopefully, things will clear up here. I think maybe I'm just talking too loud. When I talk too loud sometimes, my microphone starts doing that. Let's see. So, yes, I'm going through the career mode instead. Not the story mode. Not going to touch the story mode. There will be no cutscenes at all in this playthrough. But the career mode does have a whole lot of individual races. In fact, somewhere in here, I think it's under, is it under options? Oh, somewhere here. I know it's here somewhere. No, I can't find it. One of the options is progress. Yes, progression. You see the progression. This tells you how many, these are things for the story mode, but then open wheel, blah, 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 blah. Touring car events completed, 0 of 63. Tuner events completed, 0 of 50. Then 69, 58, 29, 23, 27, 36, 11, 55. You add this all up. Okay, now we're on cars purchased and stuff. Yeah, story events. You add that all up, and some of the events are multiple races, so you get up over 400 races. So it's going to be a pretty good career. And you start with some cars in your garage, and you get to paint them and everything. And you start off with team. You can pick a sponsorship. I did some practice, and then I reset my progress. And it reset my money, but if you look in the upper right-hand side there, it still says 41. 41 is my driver level. It didn't reset my driver level. I don't think that matters, but it did reset my money. So you can change your banner here, your name, etc. And this is the banner that I had before. So I've got a lot of others to pick from. You're going to see these little exclamation points all the time because they keep coming up. They don't go away. This is the banner I picked. It kind of matches my colors. There was one other one that I liked, which was kind of green. But it didn't have the yellow. Yeah, that's the one. There was one here that just was green, didn't have the yellow. Yeah. And that looks more boring, I think. So, anyway. Progress here. This is what I was... Oh, right, okay. It's the same thing. Never mind. Sponsors. I have to pick a sponsor. Now, let me go into the career mode and get started. Rookie mode. And the first thing that I can unlock here is GT. Now, you can't unlock touring cars until you get to the Genetic Cup Finals in GT. So, what you want to do is pick a... Okay, there's the Genetic Cup Finals. You have to complete the Genetic Cup first event, okay? So, you want to pick a sponsor that's going to be comparable to, that will be good for the class that you're doing. And you start off, you want to find someone that is, like, there's a bug though. Miles driven in GT cars, it doesn't give you any miles, and so you can never complete this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like. Unlock the highest upgraded Ford Mustang flat. That's not going to help. Laughs at Fuji. Mazda. That's not going to help. Damage dealt to Seneca. AI overtakes. Left committed demolition derby. Forget that. They do have hokey events, but not so much in the career mode. 5 elimination and elimination events. Unlock 3-tier upgrades for the BMW. See, miles driven in touring cars. I know this one works. Ravens West. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do equitable oil. Maybe the bug's been fixed. I doubt it. Anyway, so you get sponsors. If you ever need a moderator, let you know. You've been one friends for a long time. Oh, a moderator on the Twitch channel. If that's the case, I will let you know by wait, I thought I could do this right here. I know I can do this right here. User actions. Some I think there's a command I can use. I'm gonna see if I can do the command. All you folks watching on YouTube, you get some inside baseball now on how Twitch works. I think it's like this. Oh, it's so hard to type too. I've got rubber bands on my fingers. There, did that work? Yes! You are now a mod. Type something in chat. You should get a little sword next to your name. All right. Where was I? Yes, so I've got a sponsor. I've got only 10,000 G to do, so I can't really buy a lot of these things because it's not worth doing it, but these are all the kind of energy great upgrades and things. Yes, there's the sword. You now have the record for the most icons. You have as many icons as I have. Badges, they're called badges. Yeah, I don't think some of these things, like, which ones are better for me? Teammate will gain 5%. Yeah, I don't care about my teammate right now. Mechanic development, that's good, because this helps me. Repairs to all vehicles is reduced by 5%. Okay, so this gives me money. This gives me vehicle purchase reduction, but that's not so good. Cut from winnings with the loan cars used for 5%. I'm not using loan cars. All racecraft earnings are boosted 5%. Now that racecraft is like my XP, and I've already got more of that than I really should. Vehicle upgrade discount, no. Boostration time, yeah, that I have turned off. Extra sponsorship requirements. So it's 5 money. Okay, so the only one here that seems to really help me is repair costs. And I do have repairs turned on, so that's 7,500 for that. But let me save it because I probably will want to spend it on vehicle upgrades instead. But you see, those are the upgrade paths you have. And after all this talking for 15 minutes, let me actually start a race here. And you'll see what this is right. First one you have to do is the GT. And you have to use the Janetta. Thank you definitely very much for asking, actually, Sneering, because I've needed a mod for a while. My the mods I used to have were like my do I dare watch this?
To win an elimination race, you need to stay out of the danger
I guess
zone
one
when the
time I'll
timer
watch
starts
it.
counting down. Because as the title suggests, those in the danger zone when it hits 0 will be eliminated. The timer is then reset, and the racers closest to the back of the pack will find themselves.
It's an elimination race. This is part of the Cade part of sim-cade.
Only one remains, so drive fast, stay ahead, and if you find yourself in the danger zone, then do everything it takes to get out of there.
Okay. So what car do I have? I have the Jetta GT40, G40, GT5. Now what I'm going to actually do is, I'm going to see if I can get myself a little advantage right from the start. 10,000 is probably not enough for me to upgrade the car, but go to the garage and GT, and where's the Jetta? Aha, G65 GT4. That's the one I want, right? So first of all, you gotta pick a good livery. That's the most important thing. Gotta pick something with green. I'm gonna find a green one here. I didn't set this up in advance, in case you couldn't tell. Ah, there we go. That's perfect. I can't customize the colors and stuff. And then upgrade options. Do I have any money for any upgrades? No, I have to have driven some miles first. Okay, well, I'll save my 10,000. I'll do the first race. 7 miles isn't very much. Back to the career. Hopefully it will give me my livery now. Gotta have green liveries. Green is my thing. Now I can skip this. We all know what it's about. And, oh, it didn't give me my green livery. Oh, well. Now, the idea of the elimination race is... Oh, I didn't see what my goal was. I think the game sounds up a little bit too high. I do have actual damage turned on. And they can be pretty mean. The idea of the elimination race is you go so far and then the last car is eliminated, and then a countdown starts and the car after that is eliminated, etc. And I'm gonna have to start like in the top. I don't even know what my goal was here. I am playing on hard difficulty. Don't be impressed by that. There are 5 difficulty levels. Hard is the middle one. So it's like soda sizes. You know, back in the day, they would have soda sizes like 90s or something. Soda sizes got out of hand, so that you couldn't buy a small soda at a fast food restaurant. You know, their 3 sizes were large, extra large, and jumbo. And so it's kind of like that. Hard difficulty level is the middle one. It's easy, medium, hard, expert, and legendary. And hard difficulty level is a challenge for me in some races. Other races, race types, it's a little bit easy perhaps. But expert is a bit out of reach for doing this on a stream, because I would be replaying races over and over again to meet the criteria on expert. I've practiced, I've tried, don't quite have what it takes. But it's going to be a big difference from when I was playing GTA Man 3, where even on the easiest skill level, I could get nowhere. What is my goal? Finish 4th or higher. Okay. So I should be doing that. Whoa! You made a big mistake there, buddy. Zig when you should have zagged. The other thing about these things is I'm taking a chance with real damage turned on, not just cosmetic damage, because the cars are mean, and they'll wreck in front of you, and if you hit them, even if they like are spun out, you'll get what's called a nemesis, and they'll come to get you. They'll aggressively come to find you, and so you never know when they might just ram you into a wall and end your game, end your race. The races are pretty short, though. You can turn up the length of the races, and for a while I had, my intention was to, well, looks like I'm going to finish it first. My intention was to play with longer races, and then I could afford to play on the higher difficulty level, because I'd have more time to catch up if they smashed into me. But the races were just too long. The series would have gone on for years and years. But you can extend the length of each race 5x, up to 5x of what it is now, what it is normally. So, but since there's like 400 events, I decided, well, I'll just keep it to the normal 1x. That's where it seems to be balanced around. And yeah, this one's pretty. I think they must make this pretty easy for your first race, because I got through the pack pretty easily here. Also, to let anyone know who chats on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube and you think, why, I see somebody chatted and this arrogant streamer isn't even looking at the chat. I can't look at the chat while I'm racing. Which is another reason for keeping the races short. I don't see the chat up in front of me. My chat is down at my side. So, it's on a little tablet down at my side. I don't have a second monitor, so I won't get to, during a race, I'll have to pause to read the chat until the race is over. And whatever I'm trying to say. I have not had enough coffee yet today. There we go. Now I'm gonna look at the chat. Easy, difficult, and racing games always seems to make the AI opponents drive horribly. The game graphics looks really good. Yes, it is a flashy game. It depends on the game. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the series that came before this on the weekends. But I was playing TTL Man 3, and that's a very serious sim type of game, and I played on the easiest possible difficulty level, and I could not even come close to finishing outside of last place. And TTL Man 2 was not that way, but TTL Man 3 TTL Man 3 was an unbelievable jump in difficulty level. You figured I'd read it when I had time? Yeah. Yes, the game is good. The graphics are good. It's nice and flashy. It's a couple years old. I don't remember how old it is. Anyway, I want my paint job. I don't want this paint job. Maybe they always give you a loaner. Okay, I finished 4th or higher, so I should be able to unlock the next race. I've got a little bit more money now. And yeah, see, they did not reset my driver level. They reset my experience level. The blue tag is my teammate. You can see he's got the same team colors. And then I think you have a rival. Maybe I don't have a rival in this race. Some races you have a rival, they're in purple. And then if you smash into somebody or they smash into you and get mad at you either way, they you get a nemesis. And one thing you can do with your teammate is you can tell him to go after your nemesis, to attack your nemesis, if you have any. Oh, lots of patterns unlocked. Okay. Okay, now here it's showing this car, right? That is the one. GT. It's the Jetta. Why did it not use my color car? You see the car sitting there, but it didn't use that color. Right, that is my car. GT. Did I do the wrong one? It wasn't the Camaro, right? Jetta G55 GT4. Well, I'm not going to spend a long time looking for it. It had to be the right one. Uh-oh, maybe it was this one. Jetta G55 GT3. Oh, that's the what it was. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't upgrade it. Oh, it was a loaner. I have to buy it. I recognize now the livery that I had. Well, I'm not going to buy it. I'll use the loaner. Unless it's this one. Maybe it was this one. Was it this one? If I, well, I'll pick a new livery on this one. We'll see what happens. I didn't look at the replay. I only saw the front of it. This looks like it might have been it. I know one of these is always green. There. Okay, I selected back. Is it going to tell me like how many miles I've driven on it or something? I don't think it does. Okay. It's saying 0.7 miles driven, so maybe this isn't the right one. What button? This button. Or did I go back to the wrong one again? Oh, that's the purchase to hold. Oh no, it just rotated me around back to the beginning. Did it? G40 GT5. Yeah. Okay. Completed GT class objectives 1. Okay, well I won't try to upgrade it because looks like I don't own it. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Give me a minute here. Okay, that's the start. That's the one I upgraded. GT4, Janetta G40 GT5. Okay. Janetta G55 G4. Okay, and if I go into upgrades, it still says I've driven 0 miles in those. So that's not the right one. And Aston Martin. And there's this one, GT3, but I can't, I think that must be the one that they gave me, one I don't own. Okay, well, thanks for giving me a loaner car. Let me get out of here. How do I get out of here? Go back to the career. Let's do at least another race. I'm all confused. Oh, you're typing in go. Yeah, let's go. Followage. Followage? You're typing in commands that I don't know. Is there a followers command? Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Enough of this. Well, it's got to tell me. Okay, it's the one with the Cobra on the side. I'm gonna upgrade that one. Okay, now it's telling me that one. Alright. So that I did pick that one. Why it didn't use the livery in the last time, I don't know. But it wouldn't let me put any money in upgrades. Oh well. Okay, now I got the right livery. I think. And what's my objective? Finish in the top 3, and it's just a flat race. Okay, they started me 11th, which is nice. Sometimes they'll start you like at 22nd. Premiere episode, folks. Still getting used to the game, even though I played for a few hours to get ready for it. Yeah. I'm still me. I'm still Roll Cage. I do the best I can with what I've got. Which I remind everyone, every day, there's not a lot of talent. Oh! Or not a lot of smarts. Or memory. And that lightning you hear is not part of the game, if you hear it. It is really coming down outside. It was very, very humid this morning. And basically warm, hot, and humid, and the sky is just kind of like saying violently, okay, it's too humid. I have one way of getting rid of this humidity, and that's by dumping it all on you. But the thunderstorm hopefully means the cold front's coming through. I don't know. We've had a tremendous amount of rain here in Minnesota this summer. The winter was incredibly dry in Minnesota. Very little snow, very little precipitation, at least here in the Twin Cities area. But then in the summertime now, we've had so much weather that half of the state is like under flood warnings. And it's not just Minnesota, the whole upper Midwest is having issues. But then other parts of the country are having drought conditions this summer. So places that normally don't have droughts like the grain belt region of the country is having having drought conditions. Okay, how high was I supposed to finish? I'm gonna get going here. I'm not gonna look. Let's just try to win, that's all. Whoa! Oh, no! Oh! Yeah, now he hates me. Okay, I was trying to catch him, and now he hates me. Get out of their path, the guy says. Yeah, he stopped right in front of me. Now he's gonna keep trying to get me. Alright, final lap. You can feel that these are rear-wheel drive cars. Like I said in the intro, there are differences between the cars, but they're very small, subtle differences. You know, there's like the way a rear-wheel drive car handles is different than the way a front-wheel drive car handles, and that's about it. So definitely, as the series has progressed, they've gotten more and more arcade style. And I'll tell you, they put a lot of money into the story mode. They have hours of cutscenes, and not like animated cutscenes. They have hours of actual paid actors doing cutscenes. It's quite the story. It's a very hokey story. There's triumph, and there's tragedy, and there's overcoming tragedy and overcoming triumph, and good guys and bad guys and stuff that I don't want to see. Follow, let's see. Follow age shows how long a viewer has been following your channel according to the internet. Try exclamation point follow age, or maybe it's slash follow age. I'll have to, if that's built in, it might be a slash command. But, or you might have to type follow age space and then your ID or something. I don't know. I'll have to, I will copy that comment, put it in my clipboard, so that I can follow up on that. Come on, clipboard, come up, clipboard. Thank you. All right. Go away, clipboard. Now I can't see what's going on here. Thank you. Man, trying to do all this. I have very bad tendonitis in my trigger finger because I've been playing video games for 50 years. And trying to type with rubber bands on my index finger is kind of difficult. All right. How did I finish? Did I finish first? Did I finish second? I didn't even notice. I think I made it to first, right? I did finish first. Okay. And my team. Oh, I carried my teammate. Where's my teammate down here? Is he even down here? There are only 11 of us in the race. Oh, okay. No. Ah, there's my teammate. He finished 20th. Oh, 11 teams. He finished 20th, so I carried him. Oh, and I didn't look to see. This is a multi-race event. Probably 3. let's go. And finish the event in the top 3. Okay. Now they started me in last because it's reverse points order, I guess. So this is more like it. They're bumping into me. Stay off me, bro. Slowly moving up the pack. 3 laps. I don't know how long this course is. Slowly staying where I'm in the pack. I have thermal damage on, and I have performance damage on. If I hit something hard enough, I'll be knocked out of the race. And if I damage my car, it will affect the handling and the speed of the car. Not just cosmetic damage, so I do have to be somewhat careful. Boy, there's a difference between starting me in 11th and starting me in 22nd, that's for sure. The trailer I produced for my YouTube channel showed a section of a very exciting race where they started me like in 11th or something, and then I think I finished in 5th. It's only a 1-lap race. Whoa. I'm already on lap 2, huh? This is not going as easily as the last one, let me tell you. And if it was a real arcade racer, I could just smash into everybody, use my fender brakes, but since it's the only cosmetic damage, but I do have cosmetic damage turned off. Oh! Did you see that guy? Yes, the point of the AI driving poorly is on lower difficulty levels is well taken, but in some cases like this, when you're in the back of the pack, that poor driving can actually hurt you as much as it helps you, because it'll cause things to happen in front of you. Final lap. And you see there is these racing line contact Forza Horizons kind of stunt things at the top, which I try to completely ignore. That's how you get experience. But again, when I reset my career, it didn't reset my driver level experience. I don't think there's anything you can buy with it, so it doesn't really matter. So it's kind of outside the game. It's orthogonal to the point of the game. This is, I don't have to finish first. But that's the one guy to beat. If I can beat him in the last lap here. Okay, I think I got him. And the rain does make a difference. So it's not straight arcade, but it's definitely more arcadey than earlier games in the series. All right, so I finished in the top 3. Performed a slingshot action. Oh, it's giving me mouse-driven GT cars. 16 out of 62. So something got fixed. That's my sponsor thing. The slingshot actions and the thing. And now I have to get to like level 2. Now I can upgrade the car, I think, once I get to level 2. And my team won, of course. Try Hard Racing, of course. Name of my team. And one more in this series. Three races. The events are, most of them are one race, but some of them, like this is supposed to be the finals or something, or multi races, usually 3. We'll get this race in, and then it'll be time for a break on Twitch, I think, and end of the YouTube episode. I'm just happy that they changed my livery. Where did they start? They started me in 22nd again. My goal is to finish in the top 3 in the series. Of course, oh, there's my roommate, my roommate, and my teammate right there. In the beautiful green livery. I'm passing up. Oh, I can tell my teammate. I can give my teammate commands, but I don't have that up. One of the team commands you can give is, one of the upgrades you can get for your teammate is the ability to hit a button. I got a nemesis already. Hit a button to hit a button that tells him to either attack or defend. And the first, you can't even do that. You can't even request it until you upgrade it to level 1. And then if you upgrade it to level 1, more than half the time he'll say, "Oh, sorry, I can't do it." And so you have to upgrade him like 3 times until you get a 75% chance, or whatever it is, that he'll listen to what you have to say. At the same time, you can upgrade your teammate to take less and less of a cut of the team money. So it seems really mean that I'm going to improve my teammate by getting him to listen to what I have to say more and more, and cutting his pay at the same time. Somehow I don't think it would work that way. Somehow I think if you cut your teammate's pay, he's maybe a little bit less likely to listen to you. Oh well. I don't think there's a social commentary they're trying to make. They're just trying to come up with ways of making it matter. I do need more emotes. I've been saying this for months and months. I have a lot more emote slots. Which, when I get my Discord to a place where I can release it to the public, I'll have custom emojis on there. It's a matter of finding the time. Because I spend most of my time, playing games and streaming and chopping up my streams and YouTube videos and stuff. Whoa! Ah! This is going into a new playlist, as you might imagine. And so my YouTube homepage is going to change, adding this to my playlist. Also, by the time this comes out, I probably will have Alaska starting. Yes, it should be. I should have Alaska starting on the second region SnowRunner going. And when that starts, I'm going to release a slight restructuring on my homepage so that there will be separate playlists for some of my games. Dirt Rally, SnowRunner, and Civilization will have one large playlist in reverse chronological order, so that the latest ones will be at the top, but then all the individual seasons and pieces and things will be broken up into separate playlists as well. And so those will be bingeable in order, watching them in order. So right now I have somebody I know who said he was binging through all of the is it the Civilization videos? Oh, no, the SnowRunner videos. And so I pointed him to the SnowRunner playlist. But I'm going to unfortunately risk confusing him, because that playlist is going to be changed into reverse chronological order so that the newer ones are at the top, but then there'll be a separate playlist for Michigan. And I've got a separate playlist already for Alaska, but none of those have been released yet. So, and this will probably may eventually go the same way. I'll have separate playlists for different classes. We'll see how many episodes. If it gets to be over like 150 episodes or so, then I feel like, well, I need to start breaking it up into separate playlists, because nobody's gonna. It's scrolling through. If you're watching a playlist and you watch it, oh, this looks fun, I'm gonna binge through this whole playlist, and the playlist is 150, 200 videos long. At some point you have to you have to stop for the night, and then you have to come back and scroll down through 150 items to find where you left off. So and I finished in 10th, so it doesn't happen that I finish first every time. How do I get custom emojis? Can you make them yourself? I do make mine myself, because I have a certain style, which is probably one of the reasons why it takes me so long. I do have an artist. I'll throw into Twitch chat the art, which the link, I don't think that comes up on the on-screen chat, but it's Vica Kukats, which is it's spelled exactly how it would be pronounced if you're pronouncing it in Hungarian, because she's Hungarian. But it's VICAKUKAC 200 is her address. She's done my channel art, but as far as my emotes, those I've all done myself. So shout out to her. Also music, I should shout out Crinkle's Music. The bot comes up and gives you his link, everyone else. Crinkle's Music is where all my background music comes from. Finished in the top 3. Okay. I didn't look to see where I finally finished. I finished 10th in the last race, that's all I know. Alright, here we go. Event. No, this is just the race results. Is this the overall results? Oh, race results here I finished in 10th, but event results I finished in 1st. Okay. So I've got 10 more points than the guy behind me. Okay, I got +1 for this event, but I still finished 10 points ahead of the guy behind me. And my team barely stayed in first. Okay. And with that, I've unlocked the touring class. Which means, if I go to rookies, I can do touring. And I can do these grid challenges also. Which was just unlocked, right? But I'm going to stay with GT. I'm going to try to do each of these classes all the way through. And then move on to the next one. So I'll do GT, and then after that I'll probably do touring, and etc. So, yeah. Next thing for GT is going to be, upgrade stage 2 to access the event. Okay. I'm going to have to do a pickup event, which happens sometimes. Because this is not with the genetic class. Right? Person 6 or higher. 6 or higher. Yeah, this is not with the Genetta. So what I'm going to have to do is do another Genetta race. Let's see how close I am to it before we start this. Because I didn't do the story mode, sometimes you get into these roadblocks where you end up having to get a few more miles in that particular car. But you can set up your own race to do that. So I'll have to set up my own race to do that, just to unlock that next event, which is sad, but it's usually pretty easy to do. But I'm going to do that after I take a break. If you're watching on Twitch, I am going to take a break here. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this premiere episode. The next episode will be out the next weekend evening at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight UK time. So from now until I finish the career mode, every Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m., look for Grid Legends on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCageTV. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment. Tell me how great I am. Tell me how crappy I am. That's fine too. Yes, Twitch, I'll be back in a minute. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I'll see you then.